Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League, and this match was thrown together at the last minute. Can't believe I'm looking at this.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a non-title match.
No
kidding.
kidding.
The ring in the AWL Dojo, AWL Trainee number 7. And his opponent, taking his open ring from the United Kingdom, representing TNGK, he is the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the Frontman, Zack Jr.
It was a changing of the guard in Shin Presu at King of Pro Wrestling 2024. We announced the end of the career of the Ace of the Universe, and we crowned a new heavyweight champion of the world. He may be only 13-9 in the AWL, but he is one of the best wrestlers in the world today, and that belt around his waist, which looks nothing like the Divas title. It's a shield/eagle, shows that he is actually one of the best in the world. He's also the number 3 rank as we speak in the AWL Best 4. And right now playing with AWL trainee number 7 straight out of the AWL dojo. It has happened in the past that trainees have beaten main roster talent, but a win here for trainee number 7, that would set the wrestling world on fire. We already know ZSJ is due to defend the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship against Sanada at Royal Quest in his native England. So we'll see if he returns from that with the belt. And okay, again, he is just playing with his food here. A couple of leapfrogs into the cover. This match put together at the very last second by the AWL Commissioner. We thank Zack Sabre Jr. for agreeing to appear. Coming up later tonight, Intercontinental Championship on the line. Yin challenges Black Tigress. Iwatani Mayu and Shin Tiger Dream in a rematch from the screw-up last week. Black Tigers versus Catch 2-2 of the United Empire. Will Ospreay will be in their corner. Azteckaizer Neo, Kyoujin Kobayashi, two of the biggest men in the AWL. A 4-way tag team elimination match with a lot of points on the line. And after returning to another loss to Away to Nanase, Athena Jane will be right up next after the conclusion of this contest. And I would like to point out that trainee number 7 has now officially survived a minute and a half, just over a minute and a half, over about 100 seconds with Zack Sabre Jr. That is impressive. Goes for the crunch and actually gets it, but I think the trainee may have blown his fuel tank already. Whoa, swept right up into that Dragon Suplex. I believe the third Dragon Suplex of the match. Again, Zack very much playing with his food here. Probably thinking that this is like an NJPW Young Lion, first match of the night exhibition bullshit. No. Our dragons, our young dragons, if they are under the hood, if they are in the ring, that's because they are very close to graduating. They are very close from a graduation match at the AWL dojo. And the head trainer, Dragon, and the AWL commissioner think they're ready for some ring time. This is ridiculous. Tigress Bulldog Avalanche style on the IWGP World Champion. Cover, the referee's in position. 1, 2. That was really close. IWGP World title not on the line tonight because, duh, the next challenge already booked. Shinji Dai Sunrise. It would be a Shinji Dai. It would be a new era. Deep 2 count on Zack Sabre goddamn Jr. And number 7, up, down. Oh no! 7, maybe a lucky number for our trainees. Ueda Nanase was number 77 when she beat Athena Jane to become an AWL main roster member automatically. No graduation match needed. 20 count on the outside. Obviously, Zack Sabre Jr. as a long-time Shin Puroresu expert, well familiar with the 20 count. And no problem with the rules here, except our referees will disqualify if you screw up. And Zack, I think, now figuring out, okay, maybe I actually need to take this guy seriously. About 4 minutes in now, only a 10-minute time limit. That may be an advantage to the trainee. AWL matches, non-title matches, much shorter time limit than New Japan. And Zack has been learning and wrestling the NJPW main event style through his run in the G1 Climax, his victory in the G1 Climax. Nisen Nishu Yonnen G1 Climax Yushosha victor, and now IWGP Sekai Heavy-Q Oza. And now we're starting to see more Zack-like stuff. We're seeing the submissions, we're seeing the 6 seconds of pain. That is Zack Sabre Jr.'s philosophy. If I'm not going to tap you out in 6 seconds, I'm not going to tap you out in a minute. So if he never holds a hold more than he absolutely feels he has to, the man who does not claim to be a scientific wrestler, he's a submissions expert. So he doesn't call himself a scientific wrestler, he calls himself an artist. Referee calls for the rope break.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Now I believe that is a difference between the systems. In New Japan, you must grab or touch the rope. In the AWL, you must simply cross the plane. Both arms locked here. I don't quite see where Zack has the grip. Is that an S grip? Is that a Gable grip? I can't see from this angle. Is it around the throat or the nose? The referee saying it's not an illegal choke. But again, 6 seconds, and this time the trainee, who has got to have more confidence running through his little body than he has ever had in his gosh darn life, slips out of it, and DDT on Zack. But Zack now really close to the ropes. Is he going to try and cross the plane? No, he isn't. That is the champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. Good grief. 4 minutes on the clock. Even a draw over the champion of the world, over the IWGP, the International Wrestling Grand Prix top title holder. That would, good God, what would that do for the career of a young dragon? And just every shot, no rhyme or reason to this. Training number 7 just sort of, okay, is there a move I know that I think I can do here? He's almost wrestling randomly. Maybe that's surprising Zack. We can see another attempt to fly. Step up, tope con hero, plancha style. And this time actually connects with Zack Sabre frickin' Jr. Cannot win the match on the outside, but you can certainly lose it, as they say. 3 minutes and change remaining. Zack back to his feet. Zack has had several wake-up calls in this contest. For the Animated Wrestling League and his own personal reputation on the line. Irish whip into the far corner.
3 minutes left.
Nokuri Thumpun Nokuri. I think it's fine either way. And once again, a long way to go for this arm drag, but it gives him the leverage he needs to pull a taller man over him. Taller, heavier man. 1, 2. Zack is used to being the taller guy in the match. I don't think he's necessarily used to being the heavier guy. But our trainees very well educated at the AWL dojo. Shinji Dai, Sunrise! He got a deep 2 count on that a few minutes ago. 1, 2! Holy crap. Crowd chanting one more time. This AWL crowd, capacity crowd here at the AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Oh no, grabs him into that front chancery, the submission. And in about 6 seconds, a match that was a lot closer than it should have been. Zack Sabre Jr. picking up a big win. And look how fast he gets into a hold. You have, oh, like that, like lightning. That's why he's the IWGP Sekai Heavy-Q.
Here is your winner, Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, trying to jump the queue a little bit here. And I conclude with that third bullet point. It says, last week, Athena Jane returned only to double down on her embarrassing loss to Ueda Nanase in a qualifying match for the IC Championship Scramble.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Already in the ring, I know the AWL Dojo, AWL trainee number 29. And her opponents, fighting out of the Isle of Mystere, the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jane.
Athena Jane finds herself in a very familiar position, facing a young dragon, a student, not even a contracted wrestler. Last time she did this, she lost, and that trainee unmasked as Ueda Nanase. And Athena Jane was so embarrassed she walked out of the AWL. We have not seen her in months, so if you're not familiar, we've had several new subscribers. Thank you very much for that. Keep going. Please subscribe. Please give us a like. All of that YouTube stuff. If you're not familiar with Athena Jane, right now she's at a fresh start in her career. 39-39 in the AWL. This is her 79th Animated Wrestling League match. Elevated flatliner. She does not need to leave, she does not need or like to leave her feet. She is a power wrestler through and through in what she considers the Amazonian tradition, the first and so far only Greek-born professional wrestler in the history of the Animated Wrestling League. Furthermore, she is a two-time AWL Joshi Singles Champion. She was also the final Global Wrestling... Oh, wait a minute! Snap! Pop-up, if you will. Hurricane Rana. And flashbacks got to be going through the mind of Athena Jane. Drop kick, takes the Giantess down. Shoot the half into the cover. One. Kick out by Athena Jane. Former Global Wrestling Monopoly Divas champion, the final holder of that title before the AWL put Global Wrestling Monopoly to bed for the final time. But the AWL's commissioner was so impressed with her. She was the only Global Wrestling Monopoly diva who wasn't basically a glorified swimsuit model. So the AWL commissioner offered her a contract, she accepted, and she became part of the earliest days of the AWL Joshi division, a day one veteran, as we say. Down into the cover. 1, 2. Shoulder up before that final and fatal 3 count could be registered. This would be the ultimate humiliation to lose again. Suplex toss, and that's what I said earlier. She doesn't like to leave her feet. Normally on a suplex, you go, oh, wait a minute. He's Satsuwaza, signature weapon, signature technique, the fall of the gods. And only a 2 on the fall of the gods. This is the fear of every returning wrestler. Has the sport evolved beyond me? Is the fall of the gods no longer the feared weapon it once was? That's the move that won her the AWL Joshi Championship twice. Elbow drop from the top, but no water in the pool as trainee 29 gets out of the way at the last possible second with 7.5 minutes roughly on the clock. And there's the power game. Into the over-the-shoulder power slam, sending tremors throughout the body of AWL Dojo trainee number 29. And do not think that Athena Jane is not willing to fight on the outside. She is standing star. Jesus Christ, what are they putting in these kids' rations? The old Hulk Hogan vitamins? Nah, yeah, he could never move like this. 20 count on the outside, of course. Oh, and the fans really behind the trainees tonight. We're seeing some of the biggest stars in the league competing against these trainees in what are supposed to be exhibition matches. Something to give these trainees a goal to shoot for, but no, ever since Ueda Nanase beat Athena Jane, got her AWL Contra, holy crap, Endless Light! Standing star off of the Endless Light! Is this like Majiku 2's little sister or something? Nasty looking cutter going to the outside. Disqualification's in effect. You're not going under the ring for any plunder. Up to the top rope. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a hard landing. A hard, unprepared for landing. Athena Jane pissed off, saying, no, one of you little brats already made your career off of me. There's not going to be another one. You want to go to the ropes so bad? I think she's planning her other major weapon, yes, all the way down to the underworld. The Tartarisian choke slam of Athena Jane. 1, 2, 3, Shuryo. One more time, the bloodthirsty crowd chanting, but not necessary. Take a look at some of this. The suplex tossed. The fall of the gods. I cannot believe she kicked out of that. And the Tartarisian choke slam. Just pure, overpowered strength.
Here is your winner, Athena Jane.
And it seems she would like to say something as well. Oh! A gauntlet being thrown down for a loser leaves town match, essentially. 2 out of 3 falls. We'll see what comes of that in future episodes of the AWL. Right now, we've got 4 tag teams, all of whom need wins badly.
The 4-way tag team elimination match. Already in the ring and at ringside, the Spectral Envoy and Kobayashi. Introducing next, making their way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, the tag team of Majiku, Eliminator, Majiku, together they are.
The intergenerational father-son tag team. Majiku 2 only recently returned from a rather serious neck injury. And El Hijo del Majiku on your left, by the way, the father, the shorter of the two. The son, the taller. I'm assuming Majiku attracted to very large women. And also this does tend to happen a lot in Lucha Libre families. The master of the endless light that we saw referenced earlier. The most successful luchador in the history of the AWL is the father, Majiku Sr. He doesn't like being called... Oh, God. Oh, no. No.
And your winner, reflecting the glory and combat superstar, Gamba Shatter.
What glory! We haven't seen Gambahishi Dark since he lost the AWL Grand Championship to the Emerald Dragon, and that was like a season ago, practically. Alright, here are the rules. All 8 wrestlers legal at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. However, pinfall or submission in the ring, the only valid method of victory. 20-minute time limit. You must eliminate both members, more accurately the second member of a team, in order to win a fall. Every fall is a point in both your individual and team win-loss record. Looking for a quick victory over here of Asato Tobu of Ningen Damashi, the human soul, and immediately... Oh no. Oh, the stairs right to the face of, I believe that is Frightmare, of the team that is allied with Yokai Bukai, and that is, of course, the Spectral Envoy, recently resurrected and purified of the dark touch of Nazmor-Zun by the mysterious magics of the great and devious Ultramantis Black. Keep your eyes on the ring. That is all that matters here. And Gumba's shadows sent into the shadows. Comes back as fast as it can. El Hijo del Magiku with an opportunity. A Death Valley driver onto... Oh no, he's Satsuaza. Akamano Tsubasa! The wings of the devil. But Satoshi Kobu interrupting a potential early 3 count here. These matches do tend to be marathons because with 8 wrestlers legal at once, there's always somebody there for the breakup. Into the cover, 1, 2. And here's the thing. Maybe you don't want to break up the first fall, but you don't want the other person, the other team, to get a fall, to get a final fall, to get a point, to eliminate another team, because that means that's 1 point you can't win. And all of these teams currently sitting on either a +1 or a -1 situation. Take a look at the teams here. Actually, no, -2. The Spectral Envoy looking for their first win this season. Ningen Damashi as well, 0-1. Familia 1-1. They're at 0. They're at actually nothing. That is embarrassing, actually, now that I look at it. And Gamba Shadows 1-1. So nobody here on the plus side of the roster. A clean sweep, meaning you eliminate all 3 other tag teams. Every team on this match, on the show right now, that you can see in your YouTube window, every team would be taken from either ±0 or the negative side straight up to the positive. They would actually be probably the number 2 or number 3 rank in AWL Hontai at the moment, just in terms of wins and losses. And look at this. Oh god, the stairs are there, the ladders are out too, and with so many high flyers. Spectral Envoy and of course Familia as well. That ladder of particular danger in a contest like this. 16 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the event of a time limit draw. Any points, any falls or losses? But oh no. Oh! Only a 2 count, says Anna Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, who frankly should be getting paid extra for a match like this. It's gotta be hell to officiate. Gamba Shadow kicks out. Despite the efforts of Majiku, it looks like both members of Familia currently in the ring. That, I think, is smart. That is veteran strategy on behalf of Majiku Sr. Because that's the only way you're going to pick up a point. All these guys on the outside are doing is hurting themselves, and to be fair, hurting each other. Satoshi Kobu goes face first, into the steel superstructure of the ring, up, down, all around, into the DDT, and you will believe a shadow can bleed. Knee lift right into the face of Frightmare as Hollow Wicked forced to kick out. Oh, Tornado over the top rope. Down goes the Shade. Orb of Light. Signature weapon. Majiku has Hollow Wicked alone. He's thinking Endless Light. He's not going to get it. Whereas Hollow Wicked going to be looking for Nether Wake Up. Knee lift on the Standing Star. Hollow Wicked, just as much of a veteran of the Mat Wars as Majiku himself. We're about to come up on our first time call. We have yet to have a fall at any point here.
Open kick. 5 minutes time.
Well, 15 minutes, plenty of time. 7 falls, 6 or 7 falls to the finish. 6 if it's a clean sweep. Or more accurately, a no-loss win. Because remember, one member of your team can be eliminated, and your team is still alive. As long as you've got a wrestler active in the match, you're still alive. You can still win points here. Beautiful. All around the world DDT. Majiku going up to the top, pulling that same trick. That's where his son picked it up. And that's going to make it a little difficult to tell, but I'm pretty sure Hollow Wicked busted open. Shoot the half on the beautiful boy, Ikementaro. but only getting a 2 count. That was a cover of opportunity. Majiku Sr. realizing there was nobody else in the ring. He went for the softer target. That might have been a mistake. 14 minutes left now. Over the top, DDT, Majiku, and Hollow Wicked saying, anything you can do, I can do better. A game of one-upsmanship happening in that 20-by-20-foot AWL ring, while carnage happening outside and around it. You get this somewhat elevated view of the AWL arena, jam-packed tonight. Sold out, super no vacancy yet again. Oh no. What is that? Oh! The double knee gut buster. Alihio Damajiku in trouble. Suplex by the Shadow. Majiku Sr. with the high ground. Oh, gives up the high ground, realizing there's nobody here for him to wrestle. Massive power slam. Big thump by Satoshi Tobu, the deathmatch veteran. A lot of experience in the ring, even with relative rookies like Ikementaro, the beautiful boy, and recent conjurings like Gamba's Shadows. There's got to be a good 50, 60 years of wrestling experience in this match. So I'm expecting to see some good strategy here. I'm expecting to see the so-called wily veteran thing coming about. And okay, this is just a mess on the outside. I'm not going to try to call individual moves at the moment. The Shadow and Satoshi Tobu now in the ring, but the Shadow giving up the option. Satoshi Tobu, the man who spent 10 years on the Japanese independent deathmatch circuit before even being accepted to the AWL dojo. He's not going to miss a fight on the outside. Has anybody forgotten you're supposed to be trying to pin your opponent in the ring or make them submit, maybe? Up, down, once again, all around. Jumon casting the spell of La Mystica. It's so hard to submit somebody in a move. Oh, and he got it? Yes, no, he didn't. I thought he tapped. Apparently not. The Shadow Beast not tapping. Instead, turning over, forcing Majiku to abandon the hold, but he hits the Endless Light into the cover.
Almost Shadow has been eliminated.
That is an elimination, not a victory. Whoever eliminates the second Shadow, as Majiku fighting the second Shadow right now, whoever eliminates the second Shadow will earn a victory for their team. Their win-loss record, pathetic as it is right now, will be improved. Shades of the Junkyard Dog with that thump. Darkness crashing down on Majiku on the outside. Near the entrance ramp, I should say. Everybody's on the outside. Everything's happening on the outside. I need to be more specific. Taiga suplex. Interesting. Okay, we're almost halfway through the time limit, and we've only had one elimination out of a minimum necessary 6. Satoshi Tobu, he's looking for simple but effective. The pump handle slam into the cover. 1, 2. No. Frightmare, the Spectral Envoy, getting his shoulder up at the absolute last possible moment. Hollow Wicked now, he's going to be looking for Nicolepsy or the backstabber. That could work too. 1, 2, somebody's bleeding. Oh, here we go. Shin Jidai, Sunrise. And a step into a sharpshooter by Hollow Wicked. I didn't know he'd be hanging out in Canada. Maybe that's where we have... Oh, wait, we have an elimination.
Satoshi Tobu has been eliminated.
All right, so Gamba's Shadow and the beautiful boy, Ikementaro, are now vulnerable. They have lost their tag team partners. I don't know if those two would ever team up together. Ningen Damashi formed as a protest against the supernatural elements of the Animated Wrestling League. Ningen Damashi, literally translating to human soul, believing that that human spirit is all you need to be a great professional wrestler. The body can be trained, the mind can be calloused. Over time, the techniques can be mastered, but if you lack the heart, if you lack the soul of a professional wrestler, you will never be one. And now, Hollow Wicked in trouble. Akuma no Tsubasa, the wings of the devil. 1, 2, no! Hollow Wicked, well familiar with the devil in his own right, having been a hexed man, the former broadsword of Nazmaldun, purified by the magic of Ultramantis Black. At least this time we think it worked. Looking for another sharpshooter. Those long legs of his, very helpful in that predicament. El Hijo del Magiku in trouble, but he is withstanding this, not taking the Zack Sabre Jr. approach. Hollow Wicked, he's going to hold this on as long as he has to, as long as he can. Oh no, pulls back, no! With just pure leg strength. But the quads, the knees, and the back of El Hijo del Magiku must be screaming at him right now. Manages to take down the Grand Champion of Chikara. Grand Slam Champion, I should say. And Shining Legacy! He's Satsuraza of the second generation Luchador, the Shining Legacy. 1, 2, 3.
Hollow Wicked has been eliminated!
And with that, Familia, now the only team left intact. Oh no. Oh, Frightmare getting slammed onto that ring apron. If the Luchadors pick up any fall, they win a point. They win a victory. Ningen Damashi in trouble. No. Collar and elbow, the beautiful boy Ikementaro. Standing STO. Take down the Lucha Legend. And a Sparkle Splash. Will that be enough to finish him off? Into the cover. The camera bot doesn't know where to focus here. 1, 2. Magiku, the longest reigning AWL Light Heavyweight Champion, manages to kick out 613 days. He was a fighting Light Heavyweight Champion, was Magiku, but that was a long, long time ago. That title doesn't even exist anymore. Has Magiku been coasting on past glory? I'm not sure. He would say no. Jumon casting the spell. Magiku with the magic. As there are only 6 minutes left in the contest. A beautiful DDT. Down into the cover for the 1, 2, 3.
Magiku has been eliminated.
4 falls in, and technically speaking, nobody's lost anything yet. But every fall from here on in, final words of advice to his son is Magiku Sr. forced to, tail between his legs, I will say, slink back to the locker room. We are nearly 75% of the way through that 20-minute time limit. This is going to be a marathon, but now the adrenaline is going. Now everybody realizes, as soon as they look around, they see who's here and who isn't. They realize every fall wins you a victory, helps your win-loss record. And a lot of these guys need it, both in terms of the tag team rankings, where all 4 of these groups are on the bottom, but also in terms of their individual win-loss rankings, with Botsumania, that career-threatening match, a career-threatening bout at AWL season finales, with Botsumania looming large on the horizon. Oh, beautiful bulldog from a beautiful boy from the Ikeden. Big boot right to the mask of El Hijo Damajiku. And technically, we've got two sort of second-generation wrestlers here, as Frightmare, born of another wrestler, technically pulled out of the deranged mind of the aptly named Delirious. Oh no, back under the ring, looking for a weapon, and it looks like a classic, a steel chair, fortunately knocked out of the hands of the Shadow, and now tried to step on the mask. That is an insult to a luchador from a man who wears a mask. That face shield worn by Ikementaro after once, in one match, his face wound up getting cut. He wound up getting opened up the hard way, and he had a panic attack, like mid-ring, and it continued backstage. The besmirchment of his visage, who now never wrestles without that fancy-looking face shield. I mean, granted, the face is the moneymaker, but you know, he's kind of the total package, looks-wise, is the beautiful boy Ikementaro. Oh, both men going for a wheelbarrow hold at the same time, and they both fall flat on their faces. I don't believe I've ever seen that before in my life. You're only going to see something like that in the Animated Wrestling League, as the head of El Hijo Damajiku gets very, very close to that steel ladder. But I think he avoided it, and yeah, you've got to get them back in the ring. You cannot pin, well, you could, but you can't beat anybody on the outside. And going for that beautiful DDT. Such a simple maneuver these days, but in the hands of an expert, it ends matches, and it always has. People who do the DDT as a transition, they're just not doing it right. Looking for one more. Gorgeous DDT. Dead center of that 20 by 20 foot AWL ring. The referee in position. 1, 2, 3. We have a point.
And here the Mayu has been eliminated. One victory from Ningen Damashi.
And with that, Ningen Damashi guarantees themselves at least one win. They will go from 0-1 to 1-1 at least. They cannot finish this show. They cannot finish this contest in a worse position than they started in. We've got 3 people left alive. And by the way, this is only our 3rd match of 7. We don't do intermissions in this show, but we're not even at the intermission if we had one. 90 seconds remaining. Cutter. These guys have taken so much damage, I don't know if they've got their mental clocks running. Wrestlers need to develop that mental clock, that how much time do I have left? What was the time limit in this match in the first place? How much have I got left? How much have I gone? Vital for the job as El Hijo Damajiku finally back to a vertical base and ambulatory, returning to the ringside area as we had our last time call.
1 minute left.
I don't think we're going to get a finish here, but any falls, any points still counts. You could get 2 flash pins, but you've got to get them back in the ring. Ikementaro maybe playing defense, saying, hey, we got one, and trying to step on the spikes now. That's not a healthy decision, leaving him vulnerable to Frightmare, as Frightmare goes crashing into the hardware. 30 seconds. Oh, onto the steps. 20. We could still get one fall here, but the beautiful boy needs to get this back in the ring immediately. I don't think he's going to get the chance. Frightmare back from the dead. Gets thrown onto the ladder, grabs his knee. Frightmare's knee might be injured here. That might be bad. But we are out of time, folks.
This match has been ruled a tie-limit draw.
So only one hard-fought win for Ningen Damashi. Up next, 2 wrestlers who took on the world at Champions Week and unfortunately came up a little bit short.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, he is Professional Hoshi, the bearer of the Stone of Aztec, Azteckaizer.
2 weeks ago at Champions Week, the superhero, the Puroresu no Hoshi, the star of pro wrestling, the superhero of Japan, faced off against the aerial assassin Zack Sabre Jr. for Zack's then All Elite Wrestling International Championship. Came up a little bit short. Zack, of course, since losing that title to Konosuke Takeshita, as he is known in the Dawn Palace family. And of course, that has had repercussions throughout all of the United Empire. We will get to what that means a little bit later, but for right now, Azteckaizer Neo looking to bounce back from a difficult and very public loss. But so, to be fair, is this man. The entire arena quakes and trembles at his presence.
And his opponent, fighting out of the land of the giants, Kyoujin Kobayashi.
Kyoujin Kobayashi faced Jeff Cobb of the United Empire for the New Japan Pro Wrestling World TV Championship, 15-minute time limit. Unfortunately took a tour of the islands for his 31st AWL loss. Of course, Jeff Cobb at King of Pro Wrestling 2024 in Sumo Hall Yokobuku Kokugikan in Tokyo, losing the TV championship under horrible circumstances in a three-way match to House of Torture. By the way, we have a blanket ban on House of Torture members in the AWL. You're not seeing them. Not going to see the TV title for a while. The two men who lost to Outside Stars, and I mean stars, I mean champions. Bang the gong, the match is on, refocusing on AWL competition, and this has really been a season for Kyoujin Kobayashi ever since losing Hikumi Ryuji to Botchamania last season, being a man without a faction, a man without a tag team. Kyoujin Kobayashi has risen in prestige greatly here in the AWL. His win-loss record of 35 and 31 plus 4, not relaying his true strength, not revealing his true recent history. Azteckaizer Neo, on the other hand, 55 and 29 plus 26 for the top in all of AWL Hontai. Both these men on the positive side of the record, but both nowhere near sniffing a championship. And right now, the only singles championship available to them in the AWL is the AWL Grand Championship itself. The tag team titles are still there, but all the other singles titles currently under the control of the Joshi division. Both the Intercontinental, which will main event tonight, as it should, and the Canadian National Championship, which I understand will be defended on Strong and Free on Monday. And Sky Twister Press! Shooting Star of Aztec, only getting a 2 count. The two superhuman pro wrestlers. Vertical suplex opportunity now, face first. Kyoujin Kobayashi surviving and now going for the Dominators. Can he actually get him down? Can he hit it? Yes, he can! Kyojin Giant Kobayashi nearly going to +5. This will be his 36th win. This is the 67th match. Yes, you are. I'm sorry. If you're a professional wrestling fan, if you've liked and if you've subscribed to the Animated Wrestling League, you are absolutely worthy of the best professional wrestling we are capable of bringing to you. Now, the AWL Best 4 full at the moment. We do know that Cook is going to make his challenge, I think, in 2 weeks, week after upcoming, on AWL Strong and Free. After that, Zack Sabre Jr. has declared he wants the winner of that match. And as IWGP World Champion, I think he gets to jump to the head of the line. Black Tiger Justice, who technically outranks Zack Sabre Jr., will not be happy with this. We're going to see Black Tiger Justice in tag team action a little bit later tonight. But once that first title match, especially once both those title matches take place... Oh! Kaiser kick! Once both those title matches take place, we're going to have an empty spot. A couple of empty spots in the best four. Either of these two could fill it. Snap vertical suplex on a giant. 1, 2. The superhuman strength granted by the star of Aztec coming into play against a super heavyweight. He's Satsuwaza Kaiser Smash! Kaiser guts, Kaiser smash. Azteckaizer Neo pulling his opponent away from the ropes. And with a man that big, that's a long trip. 1, 2, 3. The Kaiser smash getting the job done at AWL Hontai. 4, 5, 2. There's the Kaiser kick, Kaiser smash. One more time. Doing that on a man that tall. That guy is 7 feet tall if he's a damned inch. Kyoujin Kobayashi. A tough loss here. But great victory for Azteckaizer.
Here's your winner, Azteckaizer Neo!
And with that, Azteckaizer Neo notches his 56th AWL victory. He is looking for championship gold here in the league. Wait, what? Oh no. No. Is he here? No, this is just like a mind game. He's not actually here. Oh, pull up the lights. Pull up the lights on the stage now. Yes, he is! The King! The Pancrase Pioneer, Sasujino Jisan, Murder Grandpa himself, who was eliminated from the Battle Royal that determined the challenger for the AEW International Championship at Champions Week, Minoru Suzuki-san, be respectful because I'm scared, was eliminated, press slammed over the top rope down to the floor by Azteckaizer Neo. And I don't think he's forgiven him. This is a man who knows how to hold a grudge. He doesn't need a grudge. He beats up on young lions. He beats up on random people who happen to be near him. Big mistake they. He does that for fun. He doesn't do that because he's pissed. When this man gets angry at you, you're dead. You just haven't hit the ground yet. And now we must observe ritual and tradition. I will never, ever not do that. Mostly because I'm scared. And you should be too. Well, I don't know. I don't know why Suzuki is here. This obviously isn't a sneak attack of any kind. Suzuki Minoru, only 2-1 in the AWL. And, is this a match? Are we having an actual match here? The AWL commissioner says no, they were ringing the bell to try to stop him, but that was incredibly stupid. One, because that's never worked. Actually, no, I think Darkness Crabtree held for it once. But, yeah, oh, wait a minute. Tiger Bomb. And that just annoyed Suzuki. Suzuki wants Azteckaizer. Hell, he's been around in Pro Wrestling long enough. He's probably wrestled the original Azteckaizer. Guy bringing the old Karl Gotch style into the modern day. Speaking of which, I think he's going for it right here. The Gotch style pile driver. Oh! On a man who just wrestled a grueling match. And we're cutting the power to try and get him out of there, and I think it's working. Alright folks, if you'd like to go to the concession stand, maybe visit the merch table, Now would be the time, because the Black Tiger's desperate to get any kind of camera time they can, refuse to come out as a tag team or a unit. It's always individual.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Black Tiger 3. Representing the Black Tigers, playing out of the Black Tiger Dojo. Black Tiger.
The traitor to the unified school of the Tiger style, now calling them traitors to the true Tiger style. It's complicated. Basically, nobody in the Tigers War actually likes each other, and nobody in the Tigers War thinks the other are legitimate tigers. That the tiger mask, this sacred object, you gotta go through years of training just to be hopefully worthy to try and wear, and even then you gotta earn your stripes. Black Tiger Justice, his record speaks for himself. 77 wins, 49 losses, ratio of +28. One of the best in the league. But lately, especially since joining up with the Black Tigers, this guy can't seem to buy a win lately. However, the only possible male tag team of the Black Tigers are these two men.
And his tag team partner, also fighting out of the Black Tiger Dojo, Giant Tiger! They are the Black Tiger.
Giant Tiger, 15-8 in his relatively brief AWL career, the master of the sneak attack, the master of, well, I don't know if you can really master it, of the death blow. Whether it be the choke breaker, whether it be just snapping your opponent's neck like he's Eddie Kingston going after Dragon. What, too soon? Black Tiger Justice, Giant Tiger, a bookend tag team, the powerhouse and the high-flying technician, so they could be a deadly combination.
And their opponents, representing the United Empire, being accompanied by Will Ospreay, the Ashram TJP, Nova Fire Francisco Akira. Together they are Catch 2-2.
Will Ospreay currently nursing a bad injury after the events of Wrestle Dream that cost him his international championship. So that shows how much he cares about the Empire, that he is here in the corner of the junior heavyweights, Catch 2-2, and the veteran of the pairs going at it in the Tachiai. Bang the gong, the match is on. Our only 2-on-2 tag team bout of the evening. TJP, truly an internationally traveled megastar in professional wrestling. A man with hidden depths, darkness born of loyalty, oddly enough. TJP, 2-6 in the AWL as part of the United Empire. Not horribly successful. Francisco Akira, on the other hand, still looking for his first AWL win. He's 0-2. And there's been a big shakeup. It's been a weird couple of weeks for the United Empire. Henare losing the Never Openweight Championship to the Dragon. Not our Dragon, but of course Takagi Shingo in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Jeff Cobb losing the TV title, the NJPW World TV title to the House of Torture. Will Ospreay losing the International Championship via chicanery to Konosuke Takeshita. We know we'll be defending it in Canada. I'm gonna see if I can get to that show, but I'm not sure I'm gonna have the funds. I'll just say it to do that. And here comes the Nova Fireball. Who's gonna have to stick and move if he wants to survive the, no. Trying to muscle that guy over, not gonna happen. Francisco Akira is gonna have to rely on speed. And of course, I hate to mention this name, but I have to mention it. Don Callis. Kyle Fletcher, erstwhile of the United Empire. Finally, fully betraying Will Ospreay, showing himself to be completely on the side of the Don Callis family. And I can tell you that Will Ospreay has announced, Black Tiger Buster into the cover on the man who hasn't been able to buy a win in the league. No, saved by TJP. Will Ospreay has announced Kyle Fletcher is out of the United Empire. He has been exiled, which means he will no longer be competing as part of the United Empire in the Animated Wrestling League. What this means, by the way, for the future of Aussie Open, that still remains to be seen. Stay tuned. Tag is made. In comes the Giant, but a tag made. We've got a giant tiger versus a sneaky little Ashwang. Looking for a tiger suplex. No! Oh! Interesting. That is a psychological coup de grace on Giant Tiger, because he knows he's been engaged in the Tiger's War the last 2 seasons. When you've got both your arms hooked back like that, he's expecting a Tiger suplex, only to have the boots of the Ashwang right into his face. Jesus Christ. Brilliant veteran strategy from the junior heavyweight, dare I say, legend that is TJP. Face first in the enemy corner. Tag Kogeki. Tag team attack. Giant Tiger directing traffic. Big boots. And a tope suicida does a chaser. Good God. That's why this man holds the record for most defenses of the AWL Grand Championship. V10 for this guy. Incidentally, the reigning AWL Grand Champion currently on V2. And that is, of course, Tiger Mask 2, and it is up the tail of all of the Black Tigers. They control so many championships. They control at the moment 4 AWL titles. If you include the Natsu Taikai, Yushosha, currently held by Black Tiger Queen herself. But the fact that the AWL Grand Championship, Black Tiger Buster, the Grand Championship still around the waist of their ultimate enemy, only a 2 count. Tiger Mask 2 defeating Giant Tiger in the Black Tiger cage match several weeks ago. Right now, it looks like the men are focusing, of the Black Tigers, I should say, the men of the Black Tigers focusing on the AWL World Tag Team titles, currently held by the record-holding 8-time champions, the new classics, Lee Masters and Sammy Nix. Not in the best 4. This is not a fight for 4, because I don't think there's room right now. Let me double check. Yeah, the tag team ranks are full. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the tag team AWL Best 4 here, and it says that, yeah, Tiger Mask W are still the #1 rank. They are the presumptive #1 contenders to the new classic. However, Tiger the Dark currently out with injury at the hands of Giant Tiger in their match not that long ago for the Intercontinental Championship round the world with Francisco Akira, the Italian representation of the United Empire. The fireball knees, maybe something he's looking to finish off Black Tiger Justice with here? I don't know. Going up to the middle rope for the moonsault, deciding he didn't have time to go all the way up top, but he landed flush. One, but only getting a 1 count. Giant Tiger a little apprehensive in the corner. That's interesting. Drop down. Francisco Akira looking for his first win. Another catch from Catch 2-2. High-flying catch wrestling. That should be a contradiction, but with these two it absolutely isn't. DDT. Stepping away, going up to the top rope. Will Black Tiger Justice? Yes, he makes the tag, and Francisco Akira coming in as well. TJP wanting nothing to do with Giant Tiger, and I don't blame him. Collar and elbow. Catch 2-2, incidentally. We got the tag leagues coming up over in Shin Pro. I don't believe, at least as of this recording, the teams have been announced yet for the heavyweight and junior heavyweight leagues. But are they running both this time at the same time? I'm not sure. But with title matches at Wrestle Kingdom on the line, that's got to be a focus, at least for the junior heavyweight tag team titles. That's going to be a focus for Catch 2-2. Tag made. That could be some really impressive gold to bring back to the Empire, considering they have very little left. The United Empire at the moment only controls the provisional King of Pro Wrestling Championship, and that is the Dominator Great Okan, who failed to become the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion at Destruction in New Japan. And the Empire currently holds no AWL belts, and I think they're actually, other than the KOPW, they are out of championships. Tag made. Giant Tiger coming in. Great tag team strategy so far by the Black Tigers. Realizing their odd couple status, the power versus the skill, the tank and the Ferrari, if you will, and looking for the sun. That's not a sharpshooter. That is the Sumatran Stomp. Oh! And TJP busted open like a watermelon. One. Francisco Akira delaying the torture, delaying the pain. Oh, what's he calling for here? I don't know. Oh, Francisco Akira with a quick shot in. And distraction. No, the DDT countered to the big back body drop. Just couldn't muscle the big man down to the canvas. Even with all of his body weight, TJP, there's a reason he's still in the junior division. You heard that, right? That just echoed throughout the arena. The Black Tiger playing with his prey, I think, at the moment. Getting rid of Francisco Akira. There will be no save. There will be no tag. With about 5 minutes and change left on the clock. Stop playing with your food. 1, 2, 3. And the United Empire, under the Imperial rule, goes down to 2 and 3. They are in the minus zone. The Black Tigers, now 2 and 1. They're on the plus side. We gotta start talking. We gotta start talking about a fight for 4 here.
Here are your winners, the Black Tigers.
Oh crap, Black Tiger Justice wants to say something. Well, I don't think the AWL Commission is going to agree to that, but yes, the rank status of Tiger Mask W does need to be addressed sooner rather than later. Last week, the referee missed the rope break. Tonight, obviously, we have to have a rematch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, introducing first another unified School of the Tiger style. Shin Tiger
Shin Tiger Dream taking a break from the Tigers' war right now. in our semi-final match of the evening, looking to correct a mistake. She actually apparently went back and apologized after the scramble match last week. Went back to apologize to Iwatani Mayu. The referee, there was a very clear rope break. You go back and check it out on the YouTube channel. There's a clear rope break. Referee just plain missed it. Shin Tiger Dream, the win must stand. The referee's decision is final, but apologies for all.
Representing Stardom, she is the IWGP Joshi Champion, Iwatani Mayu.
Iwatani Mayu, the IWGP Women's Champion, as recently as the 5th of October this year, defending against Toni Storm, the Timeless One herself, at Stardom's Nagoya Golden Fight 2024. She currently holds the record for most title defenses of the IWGP Women's Championship at 6, and she has the record for longest title reign, only the 3rd champion, at over 540 days as of this recording. She is one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. A lot of people think this title was a publicity stunt. I think it was long overdue. IWGP Joshi Oza, Joshi Berito, not on the line. This is a non-title match, but this is a rematch. A victory for Shin Tiger Dream that frankly probably shouldn't have happened. Oh, look at that! Springboard moonsault off of the top rope. God, Iwatani Mayu going so high, she's making my voice crack. Huh. Love it. And that's just in the first 30 seconds. We got up to 10 more minutes of this. And of course, the women taking the Joshi division, taking the main event and the semi-main, the semi-final tonight. Intercontinental Championship, Black Tigress make her first and a mandatory title defense against one of the women she did not defeat in the scramble match last week, and that will be Yin. The Yin and Yang, her sister Yang being the other one, who will get that opportunity eventually. But right now, this is about two women that I could very easily see as AWL Intercontinental or Joshi champion in the future. Shin Tiger Dream, far less experienced, as you can see by badly missing that cross-body block. She's brought in from the Tiger's Dojo, the Unified School of the Tiger style, to bolster the ranks in the AWL Black Tigers versus Golden Tiger, Unified Tigers, I should say. Tigers war that's been raging throughout the league for the last 2 seasons. They seem to be in a bit of an eye of the storm when it comes to the Tigers war. But I'm pretty sure we will find something. Good backstep by Shin Tiger Dream. Less is more sometimes, especially on defense. She loves the triple German. I don't think she's got a good grip. She doesn't. She's going on almost like a... There we go. She gets the grip on the third one. That was raw muscle, no technique. Iwatani Mayu, who walks into this match 5-2 in the AWL, and unfortunately that 1 of 2 will not be extinguished. AWL rulebook is clear. Even when the referee makes a mistake, rematches can be scheduled, but the referee's decision is final and sacrosanct. Not even the AWL commissioner can overturn a referee's decision, even when it's wrong. 1, 2, and it is the same referee. It is, of course, Hana Baba Ganoush of the Baba Ganoush wrestling family. Mid-rope, springboard, back elbow by Iwatani Mayu. Going to be looking for that dragon suplex. The snapdragon. Stepping away from that spin kick, this time hitting the crossbody. With 7 minutes and change left on the clock here. Thank you for watching the Animated Wrestling League. We try to bring you the best wrestling on YouTube. Drop down, smash right in the chest. Chest to chest they go. And Shin Tiger Dream coming out on top of the exchange. Does not go for a cover. That might have been a strategic mistake. Iwatani Mayu going to be very careful about her ring positioning here And if she grabs a rope, she's going to yell about it to the referee. 1, 2, kick out. Shin Tiger Dream going to try everything she can to keep the match in the middle of the ring. She doesn't want another rope break. She doesn't want another controversy. She was proud that she beat the IWGP champion. Oh! God! Iwatani Mayu going head over heels, literally. Coming down off of that DDT, clearing the cobwebs out, creating some space, taking the high ground. Iwatani Mayu dropped head first onto that steel superstructure. Collar and elbow. Into a gut wrench. No! A gut wrench, nothing. For Shin Tiger Dream, she gets a German suplex on the outside. Instead, and a second German. She likes to dish them out. We're going to see her take a few, I think. Hurricane Rana. Much safer than the Fubuki Rana, also known as the Poison Rana, that Mayu likes to use. Iwatani-san, I should be polite here. Iwatani sent you to be accurate. And Tiger Bomb! Original Tiger Bomb! From the Unified School of the Tiger... Oh no. What is this going to be? This is going to be a good night knockout! Oh man, Iwatani is out of it. She is out on her feet right now. Kick to the face, another trifecta. For many, many years, for generations, the moonsault has been an aspect, a cornerstone of the Tiger style since the very beginning. Triple moonsault combination. It seems like overkill, but it gets the job done. No question on this one. A clean victory for Shin Tiger Dream. And by proxy for the entire unified school of the Tiger style. Now you see that third moonsault, 6th of the match for her, doing the job. Shin Tiger Dream, big win here, putting the doubts to rest. So now we move up to the main event. Intercontinental Championship on the line. Yin looking to become a 2-time champion and to stop the Black Tigers.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It's scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission line knockout to decide the winner for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship.
The first tag team act ever hired by the league. This is Season 0 original. Yin, on the left-hand side of your screen, her sister Yang, her tag team partner as well. Yin comes into this match with a career record in the AWL, the modern era, post-Season 0, of 39 wins, 34 losses. They are former AWL Joshi Tag Team Champions. They are also the only female tag team to have ever held the AWL World Tag Team Championship, the Danshi title, now known as the men's title. That was before the Tokyo Athletic Commission found out we were doing intergender wrestling and basically came down on us like a cartoon anvil. I still remember those meetings. Ugh. She is a Triple Crown champion, is Yin. Joshi Championship, Joshi Tag Team, and Intercontinental. Looking to become a 2-time Intercontinental champion, easy for me to say, tonight. And she's going up against an unusual champion, to say nothing of a despicable one. Double champion, AWL World Tag Team title, and the Intercontinental Championship as well. Her tag team partner Black Tiger Queen here, as is the rest of the faction, I believe. Is everybody here? I see Giant Tiger in the back. He's kind of hard to miss. Yes, the victorious male Black Tigers winning just 2 matches ago over Catch 2-2. They are here as well. Black Tigress enters this match with less experience, but a better win-loss record. Record of 20 wins, 4 losses. Ratio of plus 16. And she has said, Black Tigress has said, once the mandatory title defenses of Yin and Yang are done, that's it. This title is never being defended. And even if she is able to complete it, it will never, never, never be cashed in so long as Black Tiger Queen is the AWL Joshi Champion. And as far as the Black Tigers are concerned, that's going to be forever. The blank face plate representing limitless potential. Let's go to ringside for our main event.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out on the light side of the human psyche, Shin! And her opponent, she's the reigning and defending Anime Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. Tonight, making her first set of events, fighting out of, accompanied by, and representing the Black School of the Tiger Style, Black Tigress. This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL official Hana Hamakadouche in charge.
A tag team specialist and a tag team champion wrestling for a singles contenders title. Wrestling is weird. Bang the gong, the match is on. Black Tigress pressing the territorial advantage here. However, this is a singles match. Territory less important than it is in a tag team bout. Both women currently pretty even. Oh, there we go. Winning the Tachiai is the champion, Black Tigress. Some stats on the Intercontinental Championship. Black Tigress is the 45th AWL Intercontinental Champion, which means that's a tough belt to hang on to. Only 25% of champions so far have successfully completed the Intercontinental Championship, meaning that they have successfully defended it 5 times. However, of those 25%, 72%, 8 out of 11 cash-ins have been successful, and the Intercontinental Champion has cashed in to become either the AWL Joshi Champion or the AWL Grand Champion. It is the road less traveled, but at the end, there is great reward. The Black Tigers have monopolized the Intercontinental Championship for a long time now. Last season, Black Tiger Queen became the complete Intercontinental Champion, cashed in to become the Joshi Champion. Earlier this season, Giant Tiger completed his 5 title defenses, including injuring Tiger the Dark of the Unified School of the Tiger Style. Oh, blatant chokehold here. The referee going to take a look. Didn't quite see it. Yin had her body placed perfectly. As I said, Giant Tiger, the last Intercontinental Champion, he cashed in, but was unable to unseat the AWL Grand Champion, Tiger Mask 2. 2 minutes into the 30-minute time limit now. Going up to the top rope. Yin looking for the the full circle. She used to call that the Psyche Slam. Now it's the full circle. Oh, come on. Disrespectful nonsense. As we're looking for the Black Tigress driver. Are we going to hit it? Yes, we are. Black Tigress. Black Tigress driver. And a very close kick out, a deep 2 count. Only about 2.5 minutes into the fight. Oh, what is this going to be? Oh! Back kicks. That's the direction the leg is designed, or is evolved, I should say, to strike with the most effectiveness. The educated back paws of the Tiger style. Inherent in the Tiger style, the kicks, very powerful. Yin is going to have to look for the duality driver. She's usually the more scientific of the Yin and Yang team. And she's got nobody to tag. She doesn't have her powerhouse, her more brawling, inclined sister. Oh wait, here's the Joshi champion trying to protect. Oh, come on, bullshit. Black Tiger suplex hold, but only for the two, as Yin able to get out at the last second. The Joshi champion, Black Tiger Queen, she wants to eliminate this threat to her championship. Black Tigress driver! Remember, the complete Intercontinental Champion, 5 title defenses, you choose the stipulations. That is power that the Joshi champion doesn't want anybody to have. And technically, because the Intercontinental Champion, if they cash in, they get the next title shot. Would that actually prevent anyone from the best 4 from challenging? I mean, that's the kind of no good, dirty, low-down, despicable, rules lawyering nonsense that the Black Tigers would be happy to pull off, but I don't know. Bully choke cutter, an interesting maneuver there, an interesting hybrid move. Black Tigress, however, still in control. What is she doing? She wants her... Oh, the headbutt! That's going to be a fine, but the Black Tigers do not give a damn. I don't know where they're getting their money, but they pay these headbutt fines. I think they actually prepay some of them. Black Tigress stalking her prey. Oh, Meteora! Top rope, double knees to the face. Oh, we saw this from Shin Tiger Dream, but a lot more malevolence coming out of the Black Tigress. A one-eyed warrior able to pull off that kind of ripcord knee. Yin loves that rising knee. Would have loved it even more if it had won her the Intercontinental Championship, but not quite so lucky. You heard the time call while I was talking. Oh, and again, the Joshi champion coming. I don't know what she's saying, but for the second time it works. No. 1, 2, 3. Black Tiger suplex hold. Urgh. Let's take a look at that again. The Black Tigress driver and the distraction walking right into the suplex, the Tiger suplex, the Black Tiger suplex.
Here is the winner and still unlessing the Intercontinental Champion, Black Tigress.
We still have one more chance with Yang. But for right now, what does that mean? Well, I guess we'll find out next week. For the AWL, please subscribe. Korede, Marida.